It feels really good to announce this today. This is news that I've known for quite a while that I was going to do, and I feel now, after a good long break away from the sport, that I'm ready to reflect on my career with pride, and I'm ready to tell the world that I'm done and I'm ready to move on to different things. There's many moments in my career where I am proud, but the thing I think that stands out to me right now is I remember in the Olympic final of the men's 1500 metre freestyle in the Tokyo Olympics, walking out into that arena, billions were watching behind the camera, and I'm just a normal lad from the valleys of South Wales, and I wanted to show the world that wherever you want to be, you can do anything as long as you've got hard work behind you and resilience. You can do it. What comes with the highs is the lows. Now, obviously, every day is hard being an athlete, especially a swimmer. It's grueling. You're constantly tired. Every single day, you're expected to turn up and give 110%. Now, what comes with that is, yes, a lot of success, but a lot of challenge as well, and a challenge that stands out to me right now is having to pull out of the 2022 Commonwealth Games in Birmingham. Now, I'm a very, very proud Welshman. It's how I was brought up. And thinking back on my career, I won a bronze in 2014, I won a silver in 2018. Gold was what I wanted in Birmingham, but unfortunately, due to the world circumstances, COVID was about and I contracted it. I wasn't very well, and unfortunately I had to pull out of that competition. It's something that stayed with me to this day, and I don't think I'll ever be able to get over it. I definitely learned things from it, and I definitely made me into a better athlete and a better man in myself. So I have been in the swimming world basically my whole life, 28 years. Now, the year I was born, my grandfather wasn't very well. For rehabilitation, his prescription was swimming. Now, in swimming, you use every muscle in your body. So, obviously, I was just been born, and so while my grandparents were going swimming, they took little Dan along with them, and they actually taught me to swim. And now from there, I absolutely took to it like a duck to water, loved it, and joined my local swimming club at the time, which was Neath Valley Swimming Club, now known as Nexus Valley Swimming Club. I was there for my childhood, loved it, made amazing friends. From there I moved to Neath Swimming Club, and then from there I was there for 2 years, and then from there I moved to Swansea Aquatics and the Swim Wales High Performance Centre, where I stayed for the remainder of my career. There's so many people in my career that I could thank. Obviously, I'd be here all day if I could talk about my teammates, so I just want to thank every single one of them. The coaches that I'd like to thank is my first ever coach, Chris Weller, and then moving on to Neath Swimming Club, Mike Spickle and Neil Golden, and then the person who took me all the way to 2 Olympic Games and an Olympic final is my coach, Adam Baker. Now, Adam was someone that during my swimming career, because you spend so much time with your coach, I looked at Adam as a bit of a father figure. Now, I relied on Adam a lot. I helped him, and I pushed him with his coaching, and he pushed me with my sport, and we made a really, really good team. And yeah, that's why we got to where we were. My aim when I came out as openly gay in 2022 was literally just to be Dan. I didn't change a single thing about myself, and I understood that when I came out in sport, I was going to be celebrated. Now, I'm very aware that it's not like that for many people out there, but for me, I was celebrated. And now, my aim was, when I came out, that I could stand on the block of a world stage, and people know back home watching who may be struggling with their own sexuality or whatever they're going through, they could watch me and think to themselves, Dan Jervis stood there in front of the world and he is exactly who he wants to be. Now, fortunately, I did have the opportunity to do that in Commonwealth Games and just gone the Olympic Games. And yeah, like the people that were behind me and give me the strength to do that, so many people, but definitely I would just like to thank the LGBTQIA+ community as a whole, because I'm so in awe of them every single day, and they're the ones that give me the confidence to do it. The advice I would give to younger swimmers is, this is a hard sport. I'm very biased, it's probably the hardest sport out there. Very, very lonely sport, but the rewards are massive. Now, the advice I would give to a younger person or anyone is, you've got to love what you're doing. It's too hard to turn up every day and not love what you're doing. So you've got to turn up and enjoy it, have a smile on your face, but definitely as well have a goal there. So as a swimmer, as an athlete, there's many things that you have to sacrifice to get to the top. Now is my chance where I can enjoy the things that I've sacrificed. So I've never been able to ski. I can now ski. I can now surf. But one thing I've always wanted to do is travel the world. Now, swimming has given me many opportunities to travel to all four corners of the world. But when you go to these places, you're there to work. You're in a hotel, you're in a swimming pool. And you get to see the sights, but you get to see them from a bus on the way to the venues. Now is my chance where I can see the world and live it. Live a life of someone who wants to travel around, and that's what I want to do. And so my first priority in my retirement is, first of all, I need to look after myself. I've really pushed my body to limits I didn't think I had. I've pushed my mind to places that I didn't think I had. And so now is the time for me to heal as a whole, and then it's time to step out into the world and enjoy it. The reason why I've been able to go to all these countries around the world is because Swim Wales and Proudest GB have provided me the opportunity where I can do that. I can live my dream. And the best thing about these things is they've seen me from a child. They know me through and through. And another good thing about them is you can get out the pool and have the most amazing race of your life, and they will celebrate. But also, they will celebrate you even when you're a bit disappointed. You know, they know the work that you put in, and that's all you can ask. As an athlete, all you can ask is to have good support behind you. So swimming for Wales feels incredible. Now, obviously, swimming for Great Britain is unbelievable, but I was brought up in the valleys of South Wales, something I will forever cherish. I'm very, very proud of that. Now, swimming the biggest arenas in the world with the Welsh flag on your back, there's no honour like it, you know. Wales is a small country around the world, but we're a very, very proud nation. And to stand out there in the red kit and have my Welsh team behind me is something I will treasure for the rest of my life. And what an honour, what an honour.